How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we're getting ready to send you out to Death Valley as your Pitt Panthers, number 6 in the nation, head to take on the number 1 Clemson Tigers. It's a tale of two teams that have been very successful offensively this year. You can see the Panthers, 23rd ranked pass offense, 14th ranked rushing offense, going up against Clemson, the number 4 pass offense in the country. So it may delve into a battle of who scores more, or it may be which defense can step up and make a stand at a timely juncture when they need to for the victory. So we're going to send you out to the game. Pitt Panthers taking on Clemson. Enjoy. So we welcome you to Death Valley here. The Pitt Panthers will kick off to start this game. Clemson to receive. It's Ray McLeod back to receive the ball for the Tigers. He'll take a knee and we'll get underway with Deshaun Watson leading his offense out onto the field. 258 yards and 2 touchdowns in his last match. I mean, he's definitely a Heisman favorite for this year, but he'll start off in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Wayne Gallman Jr. He's got plenty of room outside. He's eventually dragged down by Elijah Zeiss, but a very promising start for this Clemson offense. 2nd and 10 now. Watson in the pistol. He drops back to pass, looks short, finds his receiver Smith on a safety valve. He runs over Avonte Maddox, and Cannon Smith goes 20 yards into Pitt Panther territory for a Clemson first down. Watson in the shotgun again on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep. He's got a man. He just overthrows his receiver, Deon Cain. That could have been 6 and an early lead for Clemson. 2nd and 10, Watson, read option, fakes the handoff. He goes outside. He's got plenty of room. He's finally dragged down by Paris Ford, but that's 17 for the senior quarterback. 2nd and 14 for the Tigers. Watson hands it off to Gallman up the middle. Plenty of space as Clemson is opening up holes left, right, and center for their runners to find their way through, and Gallman gets all the way for the first down. 1st and 10 now. Watson getting a play call from the sideline here. He's got Gallman behind. Play action as Watson rolls, finds Thompson, who bowls his way forward. He's eventually brought down by Salim Brightwell at the Pitt Panthers 2-yard line. Clemson knocking on the doorstep. 1st and goal, though. Watson hands off to Gallman. He's blown up in the backfield. That's Salim Brightwell. No, excuse me, Amir Watts making a big tackle off the defensive line. 3rd and goal now for the Tigers. They're backed up all the way to the 10-yard line after a false start penalty. Watts in the shotgun. He's going to pass. Looking. Nobody open yet. He finally throws. It's nearly intercepted by Paris Ford. Great deflection by the freshman free safety, and Clemson will be forced into a field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. Clemson strikes first, 3-0 Tigers. And big game happened 2 nights ago Thursday. Louisville falls to Duke. They're knocked from the ranks of the unbeaten, 31-28. The Blue Devils upsetting Lamar Jackson, who had 3 touchdowns passing in the loss. Some other games around the ACC. Syracuse has beaten North Carolina. Virginia has knocked off NC State. And Miami currently up 45-30 in a shootout against Virginia Tech. So the Panthers start off with the ball. Ben DiNucci will be under center. His lone setback is Quadri Olson, and Olson will get the ball on 1st and 10 here. Pitch to the outside. Plenty of room opened up. Good blocking on the right-hand side, and it's a first down run for the Panthers. 3rd and 11 now. DiNucci drops back, 5 wide set, looks to pass. Great throw. Maurice French catches on the run. He's dancing and diving past a couple of defenders. It's a 47-yard catch and run for Maurice French. 2nd and 9, DiNucci in a 5 wide set. Again, Henderson. He's going to take the jet sweep and got plenty of good blockers there. Aaron Matthews with a nice seal off of the outside corner. That's an 11-yard run for Quadri Henderson and a first down for the Panthers into the red zone. 3rd and 10, DiNucci in the shotgun. Going to hold back, look to pass. It's a nearly intercepted throw. Horrible pass. It looked like it was intended for O'Daniel as opposed to tight end Chris Clark. But the Panthers will settle for a field goal. Jay Bump steps out to take it. He knocks it through the uprights, and we are even Steven, 3-3. Ryan Winslow out to kick off for the Panthers. It goes to Ray McLeod, who's going to take it at his 3-yard line. He's going to dance, just weaving and diving. He dances around a couple of Pitt defenders. He's into the open field. 30, 20, 15, 10. Matt Flanagan giving chase. He's not going to catch him. Ray McCloud, 97 yards to the house, and Clemson is going to take a 10-3 lead. And we got another update for you following that. Miami has finished off. Virginia Tech drew within a touchdown. Gerard Evans with 5 touchdowns in the losing effort, but the Hurricanes hold on 45-38. And Miami, of course, coming off a loss to Clemson this past week. But DiNucci, 2nd and 3, underneath route to Aaron Matthews on kind of the short little drag. That's 9 yards, and that's a first down for the sophomore receiver. 3rd and 2 now for DiNucci. He's in the shotgun. He's got Aston in kind of a weird set. Jordan Whitehead, he's a dual threat type of player. He was a fantastic leading runner in the Whippeals all through his high school career. So the Panthers trying him out there, but he doesn't get the first down. They'll be forced to punt. 2nd and 10, it's Watson. He's got Williams underneath, fights off a tackle. Paris Ford completely misses him. Dane Jackson is bullied away from the ball, and Jordan Whitehead himself is going to be the man who brings down Garrett Williams, but that is a 30-yard catch and run, first down Clemson. Watson in the shotgun, 4 wide set, throws it up, and Jordan Whitehead, after making a touchdown-saving tackle, potentially on the last play, huge interception here, steps in front of the pass, and the Panthers play takeaway. It's the junior strong safety, Jordan Whitehead with the interception, and it'll be Pitt ball. 3rd and 8, DiNucci in the shotgun. 1 sidecar in Quadri Olson, 3 wide to his left. Olson motions out of the backfield, and DiNucci's going to step back and look to pass. He throws over the middle, nearly intercepted as he was looking for Jester Wea across the middle. Couldn't find him, and the Panthers will have to punt so they don't take advantage of the turnover. Watson, read option. He's got plenty of room. Fights off Salim Brightwell, and he is going to get a first down run. It was a free play as Paris Ford was offside, but Clemson will get the first down anyways. Read option now for Watson. Kaiser Artis-Scott nearly had him wrapped up in the backfield for a huge loss. Instead, Watson breaks outside, some great blocking, and DeMar Hamlin is forced to chase down the Clemson quarterback after a huge run. And we will go into the end of the first quarter with the number 1 Clemson Tigers leading the number 6 Pitt Panthers 10-3. So we are back for the start of the second quarter here. Clemson all the way down to the Panthers' 11-yard line. It's 3rd and 3 now with Watson here. Looks outside. He lobs it up. Ray McCloud with another touchdown, this time receiving as Watson. McCloud, it was a fantastic route run. He was in all sorts of space. Watson just puts it on plate for him, and it's a touchdown. 2nd and 16, ensuing Panthers possession. DiNucci underneath to Wea, who was the motion man, catches it. It's a 14-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and 3. So DiNucci under center. Bunch formation to the right here for the sophomore quarterback as he drops back to pass. Plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to roll out, though. He's chased down, tries to go for a first down. He is leveled. It's going to be a sack for a loss of 2. Just nothing developed, and the Panthers will punt again. 3rd and 4 for Clemson. Now Watson drops back. He's got a screen, finds Wayne Gallman, but the Panthers swarm him, track him down the backfield, and they're going to force a punt out of Clemson themselves, so a big stop for the Panthers defense. 3rd and 14, ensuing drive for the Panthers. Matthews goes in motion as DiNucci's in a 5 wide. He throws. He's got Maurice French again. And Benny and the French hook up for a big first down completion yet again. 3rd and 3, bunch formation to the right again. DiNucci hands off. It's Quadri Olson sneaking his way through a nifty hole on the left-hand side. Alex Officer opens up a good hole for Olson, and he's up to 51 yards on the day already. 3:42 to play now. 3rd and 3 here in the second quarter. DiNucci drops back over the middle. He's got Aaron Matthews. Nice little screen for an easy first down conversion, and the Panthers move the sticks. 1st and 10 formation now. Aston off to the right. It's a handoff. Jet sweep to Quadri Henderson, and he is locked up in the backfield. Loss of 3. The jet sweeps are going nowhere for the Panthers in this outing. 3rd and 13 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. Rolls out, nowhere to go as he's looking to his right. He's going to try and run for it, but he's sacked again for a loss. The closing speed of the Clemson defenders is too much, and DiNucci can't go anywhere. Jay Bump, the freshman kicker who's been so reliable, will come out. It's about a 45-yard kick, and he puts it through the uprights to cut the Clemson advantage to 11 points. 3rd and 12 now. Watson in the pistol. Drops back looking to pass. Plenty of time. He finds a man. It's Trevion Thompson. 13 yards for a Tigers first down. First and 10 now. Watson again using that pistol there in the hurry up. The 2-minute drill now with 1:40 to play here. It's play action to Gallman. Watson playing time, sets his feet. This time he's got Deion Kane on a route near the sidelines, and it's another first down for the Tigers. Into the red zone now at the 19. It's first and 10. Watson, he's going to hand off to Wayne Gallman. Plenty of time and space. Jordan Whitehead was the only man between him and the end zone. Gallman fights off the tackle, and Clemson have busted this game wide open, taking a 24-6 advantage. 1 minute to play in the half. DiNucci in a 5-wide says the Panthers just want to cut the lead now before going to the half, as they will start with the ball. DiNucci rolls out. He's found Maurice French again. Benny and the French is a lethal connection. Another big gain, 29 yards, and the Panthers are into Clemson territory. Henderson in motion. They fake the jet sweep this time from DiNucci. He looks. He finds Ruben Flowers this time, and that catch was fantastic in traffic. It's a 9-yard gain. Panthers will call timeout, so it's second and 1. DiNucci, 5-wide set again. He finds Flowers for the second time in a row, and Flowers are blooming right now. It's a first down for the Panthers to the Clemson 21. 5-wide set still. Matthews in motion. DiNucci looking. He's got Arujo Lopes, but it's intercepted by Baker. DiNucci just needed to take something off of that pass. Lob it over the defender. Instead, he throws a line drive, and it's right into the hands of Baker, the Clemson defender. If he puts some loft on it, Arujo Lopes may be into the end zone. As it stands, it's going to be an interception. Clemson will take a 24-6 lead into halftime over your Pitt Panthers. And so the first half has really been tough for Pitt right now. They're passing the ball very well. DiNucci's actually throwing for 160 yards, but the turnover there late killed them. Unfortunately, the rushing has been going okay with Quadri Olison getting plenty of yards, but DiNucci's been getting sacked a few times, losing some yards, and putting the Panthers in some long snares, and they just can't stop the Clemson offense. So really, the big thing is the Panthers need to get the ball into the end zone. They can't be selling for field goals. They need to hold the Clemson Tigers offense that's so lethal in the second half. So we'll see you guys in just a minute for the second half. So we welcome you back to Memorial Stadium as the Panthers try and come back from a 24-6 deficit. They start with the ball here, and they start very brightly. It's DiNucci handing the ball off up the middle to Quadri Olison for 16 yards, and he's up to 67 yards on the ground already. It's an option on the ensuing play. DiNucci looked like he had a seam up the middle, some great blocking, but instead he pitches it to Quadri Henderson, and that's a 6-yard loss, putting the Panthers in a big hole, and Quadri Henderson comes up limping, so he'll have to come out of the game. The Panthers, you didn't see it as well. Maurice French on his 4th catch of the game, a big gain. He went out injured as well, and they've already ruled him out. We haven't received word on what that injury is, but he is ruled out for the remainder of the game. DiNucci throwing, nearly intercepted on 3rd and 21. Just give the rock to Quadri Olison, you have to say. But they try and throw on 3rd and long. Unfortunately, can't get a first down. It will be a Panther punt. 3rd and 1 now. Watson, though, he is wrapped up in the backfield by James Folston, who made a fantastic play in the game against Clemson last season, having a big fumble recovery return. And Kaiser Artis-Scott is going to take this punt with Henderson out injured. He's a freshman. So many freshmen getting involved in this game for the Panthers in this season. He is one of them. He's been their dime cornerback, Mr. Artis-Scott. He's been very, very solid for the Panthers, and he gets his first taste of a punt return. He's possibly their future returner once Henderson leaves. 1st and 10, it's Olison. Great little run as he dips and dives outside. 8-yard run, weaving his way through the tackle blocks, and gets a nice gain for the Panthers. 2nd 2, read option. Now DiNucci, he's going to get himself into the open field, fights off a couple of tacklers, and that's a 12-yard scamper for the redshirt sophomore quarterback for the Panthers' first down. 2nd and 5. Panthers in kind of a wide set here. Aston goes. They fake the handoff to Olsen. It's a play action. Danucci's rolling out. He throws. Looking for the end zone. He's got Shantez Moss. And the sophomore running back is into the end zone. Huge touchdown pass from Danucci to Moss. And the Panthers score their first six-pointer of the day. Danucci finding shades of Randy Moss there into the end zone. And it's 24-13 Clemson. 2nd and 4 now. Watson been so dangerous. He's got another free play as one of those freshmen. We're talking about the impact they've had. Barry Jenkins II, unfortunately, stepped off sides. He's caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and so that offsides penalty is going to give Clemson a first down. 2nd and 1 now. Whitehead blown up at the line. It's a handoff to Wayne Gallman, who squeezes his way through the Panthers defense for a 19-yard gain and a Clemson first down. 2nd and 10 now for Watson. He's going to drop back to pass. Panthers rush 5. He has plenty of time, though. No pressure. He finds Deion Kane on the out route, and it's a Clemson first down. 2nd and 3 now. Watson, read option again. This time he hands it off to C.J. Fuller. That is a 4-yard touchdown run, and Clemson replenishes their 18-point advantage as we end the third quarter. Can the Panthers have one of their most memorable comebacks of all time, down 18 points away at the number 1 team in the country? Tune in to find out. So we start your fourth quarter off here. Panthers with the ball. Danucci under center. Hands off to Quadri Olsen. Yet again, he's got 10 yards, and he is up to 113 yards on the day. So even in a tough effort for the Panthers so far, Olsen is having a great performance. The Panthers look deep. That's Danucci trying to find Aaron Matthews, but Van Smith deflects it away, forcing a 3rd and 10 now. Danucci in a 5-wide set. Drops back, looks underneath, finds Rafael Araujo-Lopes, the junior college transfer, for a 13-yard reception and a Panthers first down. So they stay in that 5-wide set. Danucci looks deep. He's got Ruben Flowers again. The flower is blooming. 36 yards on a streak up the middle. Danucci does a great job finding him, and the Panthers are in scoring territory. Inside the red zone, Danucci hands off. Quadri Olsen tries to fight his way forward on 3rd and goal, but he is stuffed up the middle, and so the Panthers with a tough decision. They are going to choose to go for it. Danucci under center. You expect Olsen to get this right now, but Danucci is a quarterback sneak. He tries again. He's stuffed at the line, and Clemson will take the ball away on downs, and that could really be the ball game. It's still a 3-possession game, though Clemson is in the shadow of their end zone. So Watson runs the read option. DeMar Hamlin chases him down. It's going to set up a 3rd and 11 now for Clemson. So the Panthers really need a stop. Watson in the full house. Hands off to Wayne Gallman. He dances his way through. Gets past Paris Ford, who had a great chance at the tackle. And it's going to be Dane Jackson who has to bring him down. 17 yards for Gallman and a huge first down. 3rd and 2. Watson goes with the play action, and he is brought down. It's another freshman, this time Darren Toth, the 4-star defensive tackle from Altoona, making a great play to bring down Watson and force Clemson into a punt. 1st and 10, Danucci under center. He's going to bootleg to the right. He's got plenty of time and space. Finds his tight end, Chris Clark, who's been very quiet today. That is a 32-yard catch and run for the UCLA transfer, and a big first down for the Panthers into Clemson territory. Nearing the red zone at the 24. Handoff to Quadri Olsen on 1st and 10. He dances his way down to the 11-yard line, up to 129 yards on the day. 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers from the 11. Danucci drops back. He finds his fullback, the jack of all trades, the Swiss Army knife, George Aston, for an 8-yard grab down to the 4-yard line. Shotgun now, 3rd and 2. Danucci with Olsen to his right. He's going to hand it off to the big back, Quadri Olsen. He bundled his way into the end zone. That's a 4-yard touchdown, and the Panthers have second life as they cut the Clemson advantage to 31-20. Just over 3 minutes to play now. 2nd and 5. Watson's going to hand the ball out wide to Wayne Gallman. He's got plenty of room to, dance his way forward for 14 yards. Great blocking on the edge from Clemson. Gallman showing that explosiveness that he does have to find that room. 3rd and 3. Shotgun again for Deshaun Watson. Big pressure brought by the Panthers, but Watson gets the ball just before he's hit and finds Deion Kane for a 12-yard grab and a first down. 3rd and 8, just under a minute to play. Another big stop is needed by the Panthers. They overcommit. Gallman explodes through a hole on the right side of the line. That is a 22-yard touchdown for Wayne Gallman Jr., and that should just about seal this one up for the Tigers. But Pitt into Clemson territory with 19 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Rafael Araujo-Lopes, he's still fighting hard for the Panthers, showing that sense of determination as he gets a first down. 16 seconds to play now. Danucci looking, deep ball, trying to find Jester Wee. It's in his hands, but knocked away, and the Panthers won't be able to score there. 5 seconds to play now. 4th and 10. Really just trying to save face here and maybe make the game appear a little bit closer. Danucci over the middle. He finds Araujo-Lopes down for a first down with just 1 second to play, so the Panthers scramble to the line before the chains are set to get a final play off. Danucci snaps the ball, looking for the end zone, throws it, trying to find Araujo-Lopes deep, but it's intercepted by Baker. It's his second interception of the day, and Clemson is going to seal this victory. The #1 team in the nation. They weren't going to be upset. Fool them once, shame on you. Not going to be fooled twice in this one. Wayne Gallman with a fantastic performance, player of the game. And that was really the story. When the Panthers thought they had the Clemson offense shut down, they seemed to always find the right time for a 3rd down conversion. They also got a little bit of a taste of their own medicine as Ray McCloud took a kickoff to the end zone. That's usually Quadri Henderson's card that he's playing. But McCloud with a great game. Gallman with a couple of touchdowns. Deshaun Watson just very cool and composed. Only 1 interception. And that's all she wrote, really. Nothing the Panthers could do, unfortunately. They fought back in the second half, but Clemson's offense was just a bit too much for them. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care. From Memorial Stadium, Clemson 38, Pitt 20. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.